Arthur's Big Meltdown is the second segment of the first episode of the 24th season of Arthur. And in this episode, Arthur has been working hard and saving up to buy some Bionic Bunny sneakers. And while he's in Muffy's playroom, which I have to say looks like an awesome space, really like the design of it, Brain and Buster are playing a game, and they're playing table ice hockey, and the puck lands in some kale smoothie, and the smoothie splashes all over Arthur's new sneakers. And as the title suggests, he has a meltdown, and he really gets really angry. And it's unusual because we never see Arthur being this angry and this frustrated. And suddenly rumours start to spread around the school that he's so angry he destroyed his house. And there's some information there about Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, which I love. Not the first time Arthur's mentioned Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, of course. One of my favourite episodes involves Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, but people start to kind of become very wary of him. And it can show that if you have a temper, even once, you can get a real reputation for it. And no good comes from having an emotional outburst like that, even if you can't help it. And Arthur has to learn this, and he actually learns it kind of quickly, but it's too late. The rumour has already spread. And it's very difficult for him to try and regain that positive reputation that he normally has. And there are some tips in this episode as well for how to deal with anger if you're in a situation where you can feel the anger rising and you get really annoyed at a situation. There are things you can do to help mellow those feelings, which I think is a really good thing. Had the episode just been about the repercussions of letting your anger get the better of you, that would have been good in itself, because it helps to show that there is no good to come of it. But by providing some information on how to deal with those feelings, I think that was really beneficial as well. So it's a really good episode. Honestly, the amount of kale on his shoes was not that much, but somehow it was enough that he was still making green footprints by the time he got home. But that's the world of children's cartoons. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good episode, and obviously with a really, really beneficial and very well displayed message.